Let's start with walking. Now this is something that we do every single day without thinking about it until it starts to hurt. And when it does, even a quick walk across the room can feel like a chore. Now, here's what most people don't realize. With every single step that you take, your knee absorbs anywhere from 4 to 6 times your body weight. That's a lot of force. And your knee has to be able to manage it by keeping you stable, aligned, and moving forward all at one time. But if the muscles around your knee aren't doing the job and your alignment is off, like with your hips if they're rotated or your feet if they're flat, or if one leg is stronger than the other, all that force doesn't spread out evenly across the knee. And it gets concentrated into one area of the joint, and over time, this pressure starts to build up. And then there's degenerative joint changes, like early arthritis or cartilage that starts to thin, which is incredibly common. When that smooth gliding surface inside of your knee starts to wear down, it's like walking on a squeaky hinge. Each step starts to feel sticky, unstable, and even painful sometimes, especially if the inflammation is setting in. Let's imagine that your knee is like a car's suspension system. If everything is well oiled and aligned, you can handle those bumps smoothly. But if something is off or out of balance and it starts to wear down, then you start to get the rattling, you start to get the pulling, and it starts to make noise. That's what walking with knee pain starts to feel like. Each step is a little uneven, kind of like your body absorbing shock that it's not built to take anymore. And here's the kicker. Pain while you're walking doesn't always start in the knee. Sometimes it's the foot or it's the hip that starts to throw things off, and then the knee just ends up taking all the pressure and all the heat. Our goal at Relief and Renew Center is to help you rebuild that balance. We focus on improving how the blood flows into the joint. We bring nutrients and oxygen into that area, which is what your body needs to start the healing process. We also work on reducing inflammation that's making that knee so hypersensitive, and we help to retrain the muscles that are meant to absorb the pressure with every single step. When that system comes back online, you feel it. Walking becomes smoother, easier, with way less pain.